Appreciate everybody that hangs out for the Godfall segment.
He never believed in. He would destroy us. We just didn't know it yet. We were warriors, but he turned us against each other. Brother against brother.
It is very pretty to
Despite
start.
all the maneuvers and all the strategy, in the end, it was going to be either me or him.
Yeah, this is my first time playing Caperly. This is the opening cinematic.
Macros was the better warrior that day.
Me too, Lucas. Their buildings appear to lack structural integrity, chat. Maybe they're not rated for combat on top of them.
I survived.
Hey,
Macros
thanks for the 41 months,
thinks
Beetle.
The war is over, but our fight has just begun.
They're just too strong. The balcony was an OSHA violation for sure. Is the game volume good, by the way? Balanced okay with my voice?
This won't be easy. They've got 1,000 men in there defending her.
If anyone can get in there, Orin can.
Hey, thanks for the 47 months, Incendium.
You understand how important this mission is. The weapon we need is inside this temple.
Thank you for the 63 months, Tumos. That's a really long time. The OG.
You can count on us.
You two cover the back. I'll take the front.
I'm good at a frontal assault, chat. This is described as a slasher, so I assume we basically just get to play as a murder hobo. We got some dodging. I like it. Chinja Ninja, thanks for the 30 months. How do we attack things? All right, there's an attack. I assume it's going to teach me how to play it, because we got like a quick attack on the one bumper, a stronger attack on that one. Talrand, thank you for the 36 months. I appreciate it. Got a health bar in the lower left, it looks like. Can we beat up the terrain? Ooh, we can break up the terrain. Elwins, thank you for the 33 months of support. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. The graphics are very pretty.
Is your armor holding up?
It's sluggish.
It's sluggish. It looks kind of sluggish, to be fair. Aim at the blue, activate phase node, hold circle to jump towards it. Fancy. This is on the PlayStation 5. I was fortunate enough to get one of those. Okay, so it says we can... I think so, just to keep spawning here so that I can practice combat. Yeah, technically the PS5 is now current gen. That's true. This is a digital download. Oh, for the PS5? I have a disc version of my PS5 because that was all we could get. Oh, R3 locks on. I was wondering about target locking. Oh, it's not. Except it's not. Do I gotta be closer to target lock? I'm pushing R3. But lit R3 up when I got closer to it. More APR, thanks to the 17 buns. There are a lot of particle effects. And thus started the war on pots. Listen, I just want to break things, okay? Is that so wrong? Look at our jumpy teleport thing. Found any rupees yet? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen any items on the ground. It looks like there's like gold coins everywhere. I call Hades a pot breaking ceiling. The pots are prettier in this game than Hades. Hey, afternoon, Rick Jackson. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks everybody for hanging out.
Sir,
So
you're still injured.
Doesn't matter. We have a job to do.
no, my health bar is very clearly at full voice. The green is all the way up. I do not believe I am injured. Oh, I think we picked up a money. There was a green glow. I don't appear to be able to just like idly jump in place like in other games. The jump button doesn't do anything if there's not a gap. It's a pretty sick finisher. Green globes are health. Oh, okay. Was there a friend up there? Oh, I found a thing. That was definitely not a health. There was definitely a blue thing that we picked up. It's described as a looter slasher, so I assume that there is loot to be had that we will find as we kill things. It appears like there's two factions of enemies fighting each other here. Oh, I should probably dodge. It told me how to dodge, so it probably expects me to dodge. Press square to restore health. Your life stone has 3 charges, refilling when you pick up excess green globes. Find green globes from defeated enemies. Nice, okay. Yeah, it's very anime-ish, you epic versus the world. Which I'm into. Very like Diablo 3 action RPG type thing, but with third-person over-the-shoulder combat. Hexaplegic, thank you for the half a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. And Katana, thanks for 17 months. Good morning, folks.
She won't want to leave the temple, Orin.
What, did I miss a
know.
thing? I think I missed a thing. Oh, that dude's powering him up. That's rude. Oh. Are there bombs inside of these people? I almost feel like there's bombs inside of these people. They're like exploding when we hit them. This would probably be a very pretty game to watch speedrun. Okay, so we've got a shield now. Blocking. Is that a gun? Oh, we threw the shield at him? That's sick. We got a Captain America shield, chat. It came back to us. Let's see if we can do that again. I think it was R2 while I was blocking. There's a bunch of guys with guns up here. Nice. Is he dead or is he just fallen over from the shield? Okay, so he was just knocked on the ground. Uh-oh, push the wrong button. Yep, oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. One thing that's tripping me up a little bit is the combat is most of the other third-person games I've played like this, the combat is like X and Y based, whereas these, the attacks are slashes. I like that they can't shoot us while we're hitting them. The best defense is a good offense, chat. Good little... And that's what money sounds like, chat. It's the little details that make the game. Oh, this is the shield throwing tutorial. We figured that out already, chat. Oh, there's a guy with a gun behind us. I assume we're going to have to throw the shield at him. Alright, and the direction of the shield does seem to matter because they hit us with the shield up when it wasn't pointed right at him. That makes sense. Have you tried shooting Sembo while they slash with the sword? I have not. We're running out of health clips, chat. I wonder if I can jump up over there. Is that possible? That doesn't look like it. We can, however, warp up to that, right? With our mega jump. Mega jump. His like little flourish when he dodged seems very impractical. I think is this a I think this is an original IP. Does anybody know? Is this based off of a book or a story, or was this created for this game? It's original. Okay. So far we're still on like the tutorial level, I assume. You're gonna teach us more. Red power attack. Power attacks cannot be parried or blocked and will always knock you down. Evade them. That's some solid life advice. What if I start by doing this? I did it again, chat. I used my last healing thing by mistake, trying to attack. I need to remember my triggers are my attacks and not my buttons. Alright, we're out of healing things. We need to kill some people and collect some.
I'm approaching the entrance. Won't be long now.
Is there stuff up over here? Is there loot to explore inside areas? Nope, doesn't look like it. Where's the glowy box? Oh, there is a glowy box. You're right. Treasure chest. Okay, we got health orbs back. Perfect. Love it. We were out of those. This is also available on PC if you weren't able to get a hold of a PS5 and you have a gaming computer.
No man shall enter the temple of the seventh sanctum.
Whoa, that dodge did not go as planned. He dodged my attack? Is that allowed? The combat lock-on doesn't seem to work very well. This seems like a great game to test a graphics card. It's very pretty. He doesn't get knocked down by the shield, chat, which I guess that makes sense for a boss. Ooh, we get knocked down, though. Does my shield work on these attacks? It does not. Alright. I knew that, obviously. I was testing it for your benefit at home. It is on PC, Cisco. We were just talking about that. It's PC and PlayStation 5. I don't believe it's on Xbox. Man, what is with the structural integrity of this world? Just OSHA violations everywhere, chat. The end of the bridge broke earlier.
Hello, Orin. I knew I'd see you again someday.
And you know why I'm here.
I really enjoy this game. I'm currently level 22. Nice, Adamant. It's good to hear feedback from other people that have played some more. Have you completed the main storyline at level 22? I forgot to look up what the time to beat was for this game. Remember, chat, it's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop at the end. Ooh, we leveled up. Soundtrack's pretty good. What's in the box? Stuff. Morph stones. Morph stones are unidentified loot that appear at 5 different rarities: common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Yeah, they described it as a looter, so I imagine that it probably has a gear system similar to like Diablo or other games like that, or like Minecraft Dungeons like Jake and I have been playing. Equip a weapon. Attributes. Might improves your weapon damage. Vitality improves your max health. Spirit improves your lifestone and recovery and ability damage. I mean, games have been using random boxes like that to generate stuff for a long time, so I don't think they're inherently bad. Are there microtransactions in this game? I don't think I saw that. Adam, you said you've played a little bit. Are there things for purchase past that, or is it just gear that you farm from actually playing? I don't know. I feel like it's a question I should ask. I should have probably looked that up before we started. So we have some different weapons in here. Core hammer. Gildan Retribution Legendary Sword. Oh, I wonder if these are things... The version of the game... There's like a collector edition version that I think I got for the promo. This is Godfall. We got a couple of different weapons in here. I don't think we picked these up from a chest. This one has the highest DPS on it. Other ones have different mechanics on them. How do I equip it? Can I equip from here, or do I have to go back to here and then click on my sword? Oh, they have level requirements. Oh, that makes sense. That's a good way to balance things. Okay, this one works right away though. We have skills, combat grid, character building. Spend skill points to unlock new combat skills. You can always reallocate skill points later. That's good. Being able to retool is good. Perform a northern technique to perform a southern technique. There are a lot of different things in here. Finesse. Press X when evading to perform an evasive slide, increasing your mobility as you evade. Yeah, I'm in for that. Your parry window gets larger. Okay, sweet. Oh, you can have 2 weapons equipped? Oh, there is a secondary weapon slot here. Oh, do I, like, toggle between the swords somehow? I see a second sword down in the lower right-hand corner. So I'm not dual wielding. I just toggle back and forth between a primary and secondary weapon. Got it. That was a sick big attack. Alright, so is that stuff then? Is there more stuff in our armory now? Or skills, or these are resources? Crafting resources, you can like build items. Oh, there's extra things up here at the top. Put these down and here maybe. Okay, we'll see what's going on at the top of the screen. Yeah, let's just keep killing things. Hey, Slayer, thank you for the 28 months. I appreciate that. The weapons have different effects and a good mix for AoE, groups, or single targets. It's fun to try them all and learn. It's a simple game, but has diversity. I found it engaging. I mean, there's something to be said about good combat.
Controls it.
For now.
He nearly has the power of a god. And you are one man. An injured man at that.
I didn't come here for your encouragement, Sultan.
It does check the gorgeous box melt. You're not wrong. This is the second time we've come across enemies fighting other enemies. There must be like different factions or something. Goodbye, glowy swirly man. I don't know, maybe it's just a testament to how far graphics have come, but like the game is pretty enough that it almost feels like I'm getting to actually play through one of those graphic stress test simulators. Yeah, the lighting is gorgeous. Thanks, Adaman. Thanks for dropping in today. I appreciate the tips and comments on the gameplay too for someone that's played a bit more. It has a solid range on that shield. Alright, and this Dorko protects the other ones, right? So we want to kill him to start, I think? Well, that's rude. Oh, my charge-up attack can get disrupted. Oh, wait. Oh, look it. I forgot we got the dodge slide. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Man, we are ready to come down the stairs and just slide on in. That's lovely. I feel like it's gotta utilize ray tracing. I feel like you wouldn't go to all the lengths to make this as gorgeous as it is and not utilize the latest technology.
The odds are greatly against you.
Loot.
And I am not just some tool at your disposal, Orin.
We will discuss this when I get there.
I was almost said single player, but you can actually play this game co-op. It's like it's supposed to be like a you versus the world Diablo-esque style beat 'em up. Whereas opposed to like some games like Souls-based games where you're fighting a couple of really strong enemies, you're fighting lots of mobs basically. I think it is 3 or 4 player co-op. Picked up a weapon, the Vendetta. Yeah, that's probably a good descriptor. I think it's supposed to be like Borderlands-esque, only you're slashing instead of shooting. He's getting attacked by a bunch of dogs, and a turd comes in and like hits you with his shield. Any couch co-op? I don't think it does split or shared screen, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's an option. If anybody wants to do a Google search and take a peek at it, no. Yeah, usually these higher graphics games don't do that. In regards to ray tracing, it looks like it's only on PC with certain cards. Nvidia's getting it later. Okay, so there's not ray tracing on this variation. Well, that's not fair. He followed me while I dodged. He is also too big to knock over with the shield. Got it. Noted. The reflection of the magma on all the gold is real nice looking. This casual magma temple. I can only assume our armor is heat resistant, or we're some kind of species that doesn't care about the heat. I'm not quite sure what triggers the giant circle of flame when we charge attack. Sometimes when we charge attack, we do a giant circle of flame, though. The range on what the temple looks like based on the lighting and reflections is good. I'm actually playing on the PS5 Adamant. So I'm unsure if this does. The PlayStation doesn't usually do cross-platform play, right? Hey, Rick Riles, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. As co-op for parties up to 3. Use R1 to convert a portion of enemy health into Soul Shatter buildup. Oh, is that what's doing the giant circle of flame? Use R2 to deal Soul Shadow damage equal to the buildup. That's probably what was happening with that. Maybe you gotta build up enough with the small hits to eventually get through. And then this idiot seems to require... Oh no. Last one seemed like it required. Part of their health turn white. That's the damage you've dealt after you hit them with a heavy attack. It causes them... This is weirdly explained, but you see how after you hit them, part of their health turns white. That's the damage that's dealt after you hit them with a heavy attack. It also causes them to explode and kills them. Okay, so it's encouraging me to use multiple attack patterns then. So it's encouraging me to do the quick attacks to start to build up, and then heavy attack to blow them up, basically. Okay. That makes sense. The lockout on the shield seems to work pretty forgivingly. Okay, so the white bar got to full, and then I used my power attack, and because the white bar was full, they died. Got it. So, when the white bar is over their health, if I power attack, they explode. Okay, that makes a lot of sense in the combat. So, when I see the white bar fill their whole health, if I R2, they die. Okay. We got another skill point, chat. Shield throw. Extra damage. Charge speed. Banners. 5% banner over health. Sprint. Oh, and as we put points in, we can build out from these. Got it. You can perform a takedown on small enemies immediately after a parry. 3% health recovery. So the direction I want to build in will be dictated by how I build my skills out then. Your parry window is longer. Replace your quick turn with a quick attack that throws a dagger at up to 2 enemies behind you and staggers them. I want daggers. And they said we can retool later, or rekit later, so I don't really have to think too hard about that. We can just try things. Oh, it's like a finisher then. Got it. Free reskills whenever you want should really be the norm in games like this. That's a good game design decision. You want people to have fun exploring different things, not feel punished or paralyzed with what decision they're going to make. Look at our little dance. We're going to prom, chat. Look at our spin. You know you're jealous this spin? The spins and the slides? Got moves. Bust a move. Oh, yeah. Like a greased pig, chat. Tom Cruise the crap out of this. L1 to parry, press right before an incoming enemy attack. Successful parry leaves the enemy vulnerable. What if I just like crotch shot him while he's down? Then I don't have to parry. The camera feels a bit too close. Depending on what the end game of this looks like, this could be a fun game to do some co-op with on stream. The combat seems fun. Is there a field of view setting? That's a good question. A lot of these games tend to have that as an option. the zoomed in feeling, I actually personally don't mind the field of view being close. It makes it feel like a little bit more realistic, like you are the character. It makes combat easier if you're zoomed out more and have a little bit more of a top-down view. But from a terms of a flavor perspective and how the combat looks, I generally like that there could be enemies behind you that you can't see. Feels more realistic and natural. Oh yeah, a couple of those look like they're not statues. Good night. Oh, are you mad? Are you mad I hit your friend with the shield? Wait till you see my sick dance moves, then you'll be mad and jealous. What are my thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077? I don't know, seems neat. I don't plan to play Cyberpunk 2077 on stream right away. With the size of a streamer that I am, where I just have a few hundred viewers, I get buried in the category when a new release title drops, so I will likely play 2077 on stream at some point, but I'll probably wait to start it until after we finish Witcher 3, which probably won't be till like end of January, early February, because Witcher 3 is a pretty long game. Wait, which way am I going? Oh, this is the way. This is the way. Wait, maybe? I'm turned around. There's no map. I think this is the right way. Alright, yeah, this is definitely a new area.
How could you possibly defeat your brother and all his forces? Tell me.
I'll find a way. I just need to get inside the monolith.
Just jump across because... So what replayability does this game have? I don't know what the end game looks like. That's a good question. I believe it is looter implies, yeah, looter shooter with stuff like that implies that it has probably a numbers get bigger style progression at the end. But there's also the question of like how much actual content is there? And like, is there content that like requires you to be co-op at the end? I'd be surprised if there's not, since they could do up to 3-player co-op. Well, that's just rude. Endgame loop is decent. You rerun missions and bosses, which add multipliers to damage and resistances until you fight a big bad. And does the end game, is it stuff you can do on your own still? Or is it generally better with more people? There's 3 different areas to explore and 12 suits of armor which function sort of like classes, different ults, and passives per suit. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we probably haven't gotten far enough to find a different set of armor yet then. I don't think that was an option I missed. You can play anything solo. Okay. And what would you say is the number of hours of playtime before you start rerunning parts? Like to experience the entire whatever the single player story amounts to. 10 hours, 15 hours, 25 hours.
What do you think will happen if Macros succeeds?
He
What's up,
becomes
bud?
a god, and the world as we know it
What
will
happened?
end.
Daddy,
I
tell
fear
you what
you may
happened.
be.
I need you to go upstairs and tell mommy, okay? Daddy's in the middle of something right now, okay?
To my request, and with
You were late to your class.
my request. I better do my request, and I be trouble and
Oh, you were bad and got in trouble.
I see what you're doing now, and I don't trouble so.
Oh, well, you need to pay better attention in your class, and then you can keep watching shows, bud. Well, you can have another chance tomorrow, I bet. Tomorrow's another school day. Okay, I need you to go upstairs with mommy, okay? It's tough when our actions have consequences, chat. Tomorrow's another day, Jacob. You will have more chances tomorrow. Go play with toys or find a book. How does this game work with excessive odds? It is a third-person looter slasher with a character building leveling system with different skills that unlock different combat mechanics as you level up. A book, yeah. That was... I thought he needed help with something or was hurt. He was just coming in to lament that he got in trouble and can't watch shows because apparently he wasn't good in his last class. He looked very sad. I'm glad he wasn't hurt and he's just, you know, reaping after he's sown. My bet he was probably going for empathy and looking for someone to overturn his verdict, but, you know. United front and parenting, chat. Hey, Blue Root, thanks for the... Blue Rook, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, this feels like if you are into Diablo-style games and you like or don't mind the third-party over-the-shoulder combat, I actually really like the third person over the shoulder combat. I prefer it to the top-down RPG style. Am I the cool parent? No, I'm just the one that didn't issue that particular punishment. So you gotta go check with the one that didn't punish to see if you can get some free sympathy. I was trying to throw a sword. You weren't supposed to hit me. I should probably get better at dodging. Oh, there's a timer. Are they just gonna keep coming while the timer's up? That would make sense. You're almost dead. Now you're completely dead. Oh, I missed the
The
chest.
odds are 1,000 to 1.
That's fine. We'll
But
be
I'll
okay.
help you on one condition.
What is it?
You won't like it, Orin.
Are we in some kind of base now? We went through a teleporter. I can't tell if we're in a new level or like some kind of base. Perilous attack. A perilous attack to stun an enemy for a long duration. Beware, blocking a perilous attack will stagger you and make you vulnerable to additional attacks. Oh, this looks like a boss. Alright, what does a boss fight look like in this game? Well, he just knocked us on our ass. Alright, so we're through his shield, it looks like. And now we're actually hitting his health. I wonder if the shield replenishes. Ow. Your ranged attacks got nothing on my disco moves, bro. Alright, fire hurts. Fire bad. Fire bad. Noted. I was going for the glowing green orb, but fire bad. It's considered a Souls-like game. It is not. So it's third-person combat, but the gameplay, in terms of the gameplay loop, is more comparable to something like Diablo 3 or Borderlands. I think Borderlands, but with swords, is probably a pretty accurate descriptor. Oh no. Oh no. We dodged it, chat. We got a trophy. I like prizes. Punch in the face. Oh, it's dead. Never mind. Oh, we can punch in the face for good measure. That's a good plan. When your prizes come directly out of the monster's skull. Are these the suits of armor someone mentioned? Someone mentioned there were like suits of armor for different classes. Ripping its eyes out after it dies exerts dominance. I do love Borderlands and also swords. Yep, it's on PC and PlayStation 5. I'm playing on the PS5 currently. The cinematics are gorgeous. Yeah, very epic world type feel. The combat reminds me of Borderlands a little bit, but like the epic world feel reminds me of like a gorgeous Diablo, more in that way. The Diablo storyline is more epic than what Borderlands is. Borderlands is like kind of a mundane story, all things considered. Also on PC.
Well done, Orin. Welcome.
More OSHA violations. Yep. Talk to the 7th Sanctum. I only count 3 Sanctums, chat. I think... Wait, is there... Nope, there's a little one down there. Are we 3 Sanctums short? I think we're 3 Sanctums short, chat. We've got 1 face, 2 face, 3 face, 4 face. Space Mom.
I'm here, Sanctum. Tell me what you need.
Macros nearly has the power of a god. If you are to defeat him, your plan must be flawless. And I can craft such a plan.
I trusted Macros once. Now you're asking me to trust you.
It will only be until Macros is vanquished.
The subtitle text could use some black outline so it'd
Even
show
if I
up
don't
better.
agree.
It's hard to read on some of the colors.
You came to me because you saw no other way. This is your path. Let me guide you.
Do not betray me, Sanctum. Too much is at stake.
You can be in here for this one. It's okay. This one. This one's just flashy and shiny. It's not blood and gore. Craft your first Valor Plate. Alright. Each Valor Plate embodies one of the Archons. Yeah, I think this game, someone else mentioned in chat that, like, the initial bad reviews were probably because people were expecting a single-player story-driven game, and I think this game's more about the combat than the story is what I'm getting, the combat and the visuals. Switch between Valor Plates, the Sanctums between missions. Throughout your journey, obtain Valor Plate cores to construct additional Valor Plates to construct all 12.
May the Archon of Rebirth watch over you.
We've unlocked the Phoenix, chat. Oh, and does the Phoenix... Oh, copy loadout. Okay, sweet. And that copies over my swords from the other one. Got it. Oh, our hair changes too. Visit the train. Okay, so we look different. What is actually different, though? Are our skills different? We are no longer a dog. That is correct. We are Phoenix now. Okay, our skills are still the same. Maybe the training room is going to show us some different things. Let's take a look. I assume it's sending us there for a reason. Here's super changes. Can I not open the door? Can you not open doors? I don't know. Is there a button that I missed? Well, that's the button to rotate weapons. Got it. That's the better sword.
I think there's like a different way in here.
Maybe. The janitors do a good job of keeping the walls shiny. Big agree. I should pay them overtime. So these are the different armors we can craft, I assume, as we find things. They're really cool looking.
Which one has used which character used? But which character used?
Let me in! I feel like I must be missing something. None of these doors appear to open when I walk up to them. Did I need to talk to these people again? I don't think there was a talk dialogue here. Nope. Are we stuck? Yeah, there is an objective, but I don't appear to have the ability to go through this door. Yeah, maybe it's bugged. Do I need to like reload? I wonder if there's a way in the settings to video. Yeah, but like, when have people ever been good at reading? All right, I'm gonna reload it real quick and see if that fixes. Wait, I figured this out earlier. Close game. All right, kill it with fire. I've put myself over the objective text now. You know what? Maybe top right is... Nah, I think bottom down here is probably fine. I might leave myself there. It's pretty out of the way. Yeah, was 100% just bugged. Got it. Freely test your latest weapons and skills. Light attack. R1, 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 or R2. Breach attack. Lots of R2s. Rushing strikes. L3, then R1. Interesting. There are other things that are locked still. Your weapon techniques charge up over time. Hold L2 to initiate. It doesn't seem like my attacks are different. Maybe the charged heavy attack is different. Nope, still does the big explodey circle. Alright, so the bounty board post was only for an hour to play, so I appreciate everybody that hung out through that. If you were just hanging out to help support the content, I appreciate you. I think I'm gonna play for a little bit more. Maybe do like whatever the next run through, whatever the next area is for another hour. Gameplay seems fun. I would like to see more of it to have a better opinion on it.
We are heading into the monolith. Once inside, we won't be coming out until Macros is finished. We will arrive in the Earth Realm, the lowest level of the monolith interior. Macros has learned how he can use the monolith to become a god. It is an ancient spell, the Rites of Ascension.
I mean,
This spell
I don't think
can
Duelist
be
died for this particular game so much as it probably just wasn't profitable to maintain.
A copy of the Rites of Ascension are stored here, in the Earth Realm.
Her face is like a rendering error. Like it's just missing pieces. I don't know, I think it looks fine. It's obviously intentional.
Bring them to me, and I will find a way to break the spell.
Complete into the monolith. Into the portal! I shall dance into the portal. Story mission, hunt mission, unique, rare amulet, rare ring for his rewards. It is super impressive that a smaller studio made this game, though. Like, the graphics and combat are on par with, like, a AAA game for sure. Okay, this area is a lot less shiny than the temple we were in for the intro, but still good looking.
Point me towards this watchtower.
I'll guide you on your path, but keep your sword close. You'll find no friends here.
Use the spirit vision to guide you to point of interest. Use that to toggle spirit vision. The Crimson Glades. What are we? I don't know what we are. Yeah, it sounds like the armor changed our voice. It appears we are, if not female, someone more slender with long hair. Yeah, from a story perspective, it feels like we kind of just, like, possess a suit of armor. Goodbye, bugs.
These twilight beacons mark places where we can start future missions. Let's activate as many of these as we can.
So, they're waypoints? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how the main character ties into the suits of armor after my gameplay, but I dig it. Yeah, it feels like we mentioned, like, definitely more of a hack and slash style game that looks gorgeous as opposed to there's a cohesive, important story going on here. Enemies breach bar. Yeah, I know about breach. Ooh, this one's level 3. New enemy type, chat. Sounds like Destiny, but swords. Yeah, it's probably a good comparison. I'm vaguely familiar with Destiny. I've not played that one. It's very similar to Borderlands. I have played that one. Only with swords. I prefer swords to guns, personally. Swords tend to play out better with the gamepad as well. First person shooters I tend to prefer keyboard and mouse. And I'm an old man. Keyboard and mouse hurts my hands these days. Game controller is way more ergonomic. Just knock him on his ass to start. Oh, that was a heavy attack. Got it. I tried to parry that, but it was a red attack. I mean, red attacks we can't parry. We've landed in the fairy tale world. Watch out for Uro. Big mood. Open the chest. Well, if you insist. Spirit Town tests are sealed by spirit tethers in the environment. Destroying 3 tethers will unlock the chest. Exhibit the locations of tethers in the environment.
Lost Valorian artifacts will help you grow stronger.
Is this what I'm supposed to be hitting? Nope. Oh, there are these things on the side. Got it. You make me work for my chest. Oh, we can climb up. Nice. I think those are some of the items that help us unlock other characters. There's some kind of hint as to where the other glowy thing is. Am I just missing it? I don't think it's further up. The other two are pretty close by. What's wrong, tiny child?
But I won't let me go up there for them and things in the bottom floor if I'm just hungry.
Use our sight. What button was the sight again? It's not that one. Was it R3 in? Oh, it's the... Was that one?
You didn't use on the chest. Did it say use on the chest?
It's aura. The aura's pointing this way. Do I have to, like, walk up further here, maybe? Because we got one of them over here. Oh, yeah, I just didn't walk up far enough. Was that it? Or is that something else? I can't tell if that was it. It was a glowy blue thing. Alright, game, I'm not amused by your puzzle. Your scavenger hunt? It's not even a puzzle, it's a scavenger hunt? Oh, there it is. We didn't go far enough, chat. Nailed it. We got some weapons. Sick. L3 plus R1 to unleash Archon's Fury. Oh, is that like our super? The orange bar is going down.
I think that's the super. I think you do stuff like a super. I think that was like a super. Yes, I think that was a super because then everything you get find you get like a super.
Explode. Recent God of War. It's in the stream queue, Silence. I think it's 2 or 3 down. Infamous Second Son's a short one though. I think that one's only like 10 hours.
Keep your hand on your sword.
Yeah, I basically want to hit most of the sweet single-player story-driven stuff. You just got a good backlog of things that are good, so it's going to take us a little bit to get to all of them. Single-player story-driven stuff with decent combat is definitely my favorite. My favorite genre of game, I think. Ah! Ah! Are we gonna die? We might be about to die, chat. Should probably shield and block more. Nice, that's good to hear. Hearing people like it as much or more than Horizon Zero Dawn, that's one of my best. Yeah, the combat in here is fine, but I don't know that this is like, I'm not really into the like sit and grind games constantly style gameplay. So like, I don't know that this is something that I would sit and farm looted and replay constantly.
Our target is on the upper level of
But the combat is neat and it's pretty. And if you're into Borderlands style or like Diablo 3 style, Christy really likes Diablo 3, so I could see her liking this game. It seems to do what it intends to do well, even if it's not specifically my favorite IP of game. I say IP, style is what I mean more likely.
Orin, you live!
I'm here for the rites of ascension.
Raise your sword.
He's got a big health bar, chat. Alright. We're out of healing. We might actually die at this boss. Big health bar, bigger hammer. Your wife is definitely cautious to sleep out Diablo. That's true. By the way, if you're a sub who's into Diablo 3, there's a channel with folks that play that in the subs Discord. Oh, I think we're gonna die, chat. I am out of heals.
Remember, Orin, I can only go where you go.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it an afternoon. Actually, Declan was tugging on me to help him with something. Christy was in a meeting, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Godfall is neat. I don't know. I read the overview. It's pretty, and the combat seems satisfying, but I'm more of a story-driven person myself, so I don't know if this is going to be one that we revisit on stream necessarily, but if you're someone who's into Borderlands style, not God of War, whatever the Warframe was another one people are comparing it to, Diablo 3, if you're into grinding for gear and numbers go up style with good combat, seems like a very good choice for that. I'm playing it on the PlayStation 5 today, but it's also available on PC as well. Thanks everybody that hung out through the end today. I am off tonight, so normally I do variety segments in the evenings. I'll be back. It's looter without the content of a looter. Can you explain what you mean by that? Because like games like Diablo, for example, don't have a lot of content in them when you actually boil it down to it. So like I guess I kind of fail to understand why a game like this would get bad reviews, but like Hades, for instance, is like super praised because this seems to do a lot of the same things that Hades does, only there's levels in it, I guess. I don't know. It's very weird. It's very weird to me that like this game could get bad reviews for not having content, but Hades gets all the praise that it does. That's fair. The writing style could be fair. The price point, okay. Hades is a cheaper game, right? Hades is like $20 or something, if I recall. Hades does not have a ton of content. Hades has like an hour's worth of different levels, and then you replay shit. And like, that's fine. Like, grinding through and replaying stuff is like a genre of game that people appeal, but like, looter games like this are very similar in that they create content through replayability, not through actual new content.
Daddy, need to tell you something.
Okay, Daddy's gonna be all done, and then I'm gonna come upstairs. We're gonna eat some lunch together, okay? Alright, at any rate, I'm off. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more Runeterra, and I'll be back tomorrow night with some more variety content. We're gonna be, I believe, revisiting Pokemon VGC tomorrow evening for variety stuff.